All right, well, I heard from someone that today's Quordle was interesting. If you're not familiar with Quordle, it's like Wordle times 4. We're doing 4 words at one time. And I kind of like these 2-word starts where it uses quite a few good letters and then quite a few kind of second-tier letters that still come up pretty often. And I've done train and cough quite a bit. I'm gonna do slide and patch today, I think. See how that works for me. So we've got, we don't have the R, we have STL, we don't have the N, so as far as Wheel of Fortune letters, we're missing the R and the N. We also don't have the O and U for vowels. So those are kind of the letters I'm gonna try to use next, most likely. And a lot of people like to do a 3-word start that uses all of the vowels and all the Wheel of Fortune letters, but now in this case, we don't have any vowels in the top left, so it would be good to use O and U, but sometimes, you know, we have the I and the E, we have the A here. Like, sometimes you get some of the vowels and that third word isn't really getting you much information, so. We do have a couple of L's that are yellow, so something with the L in a new spot and an O and a U could be good. We could do something like locum, which would be pretty good. That's a new spot for the C here. A new spot for the L in both of these words, and check the O and the U, since we don't have a vowel on this word up here on the left, so I think that's pretty good. So the idea is the third guess is, instead of just completely 5 new letters, we're kind of reusing some of the clues and also getting some new letters. That's kind of the theory behind doing it this way. Okay, and look at that, we got M in 2 places. We still didn't find the L, but we got an O there and an O down here. So down this one on the right here, we've got C, A, and M we need to put in here. C, O, A could be good, or comas, no. Comma would work with an extra M. Ooh, that would be tricky. Now, the thing I like about comma here is, first of all, it could be the answer. It's certainly possible. But since we have a yellow M on 2 of the words, this will let us check 2 new spots for the M on both of those words, so we're pretty much guaranteed to find the M at this point. Yeah, in fact, we are guaranteed, because if we got yellow on, if the M is not in either of those spots, we already have the second letter on both words, green, so it would have to then be at the beginning. So I think I like comma, and it was comma. Good, okay, good. And see, up here, so we didn't find the M, but we now know the M is first, because it can't be 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and it can't be 2nd because of the A. And now the S is probably before the H. So M-A something S-H. Marsh. Marsh? Yep. Good. And that will, at that point, we'll be checking the R anyways, which we would have checked if we did a 3-word start. So we're still gonna check the R, we're just kind of doing it in a more strategic place. Good. And there's no R in these other ones. The other benefit to doing a 2-word start instead of a 3 or 4-word start, or however many people like to do, is we just have more guesses that way. So more strategic guesses. Okay, so what do we want to do up here? We still haven't found the L in either of these words. This, I mean, my instinct is to put the H before the O. It could be something like holly. Again, holly's not too bad because it does let us check quite a few spots for, actually no, we know where the L is down here. So let's not do holly at this point, because we've got the I and the E, and the L can't be 1st or 2nd, so it's actually I-L-E, which could be what? Interesting. So, other than Y, we don't have any other vowels left, so my first thought was wild, but we can't have an H. So it's either gonna have to be a double consonant, and I don't really, with the consonants we have, I don't really see a double consonant for the beginning. So it's gonna have to be a repeated I. Oh, I could do exile. It's gonna have to be a repeated I or a repeated E. Exile's pretty good. That will also check for the L up here. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't really help us if it is like holly or something. It's just gonna give us a green L. But holly isn't gonna help us with exile either if it's exile. So let's just go with exile. That's all right. Okay, good, it is exile. We got the green L. which doesn't really help us with Holly, but at least it didn't, you know, if it was yellow, then we would know it wasn't Holly. So that's what I'm thinking is Holly. What else could it be? There's probably something else it could be, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, it was Holly. There we go. All right, so Holly, Marsh, Exile, and comma. It was pretty interesting. We had the double M, the double L, the X in this one with a double E. So, yep. All right, so let me know how you did with today's Chordal. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. But that got me thinking, what does "you're welcome" mean? And why do we say it? Or for that matter, what does the word... Okay, so that's where the R is. So the C and the H and the Y are no good, so there's gotta be an O. Oh, wondered. Okay, so we can do, ooh, we have peeking. It could be speaking, actually.